Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, illuminated heart flames of the great universal nation of light. Happy new moon in Pisces. With this powerful new moon, we had massive energy shifts occurring in this realm. We had our first massive solar flare of March coming off our Solaris with an M2 class flare, which created an interplanetary shockwave through the solar system that penetrated Mother Earth's magnetic field, flooding the world with higher dimensional 5D gamma plasma waves. These higher energetics appeared on the Schumann charts as a massive white light coming in at amplitudes of 24 Hertz, 17 Hertz, and a big blast at 38 Hertz, 11 gateway. Along with these energies flowing in, we had a major activation on the Ring of Fire with a magnitude 6.6 earthquake in New Zealand. The fire burns from within as the Kundalini rises to open and activate the crown chakra for the full coronation of the royal queens and kings of the new earth. The termination event has arrived. Something big just happened on the sun. Solar physicists McIntosh and Lehman call it the termination event. Old solar cycle 24 has finally died. It was terminated, says McIntosh. Now the new solar cycle 25, can really take off. Termination events mark the end of interference, when a new cycle can break free of the old. This event is going to assist Gaia and humanity in resolving, removing, and dissolving all interference patterns that have been perpetrated over the 5D to keep the resonance and vibration holding in the old 3D patterns of illusion, delusion, separation, and suffering. As the old cycles are released and die out, the new cycle of heaven on earth begins. Out with the old, in with the new. This is the time that life breaks free from all confines and restrictions, and we become true sovereign beings, reigning over our own domain with personal power. Gaia and humanity are prepared and ready for the final shift of the quantum leap of consciousness into Homo Luminous, eternal beings of infinite light. This is not the final flash, but merely another precursor to the full compression breakthrough, preparing all life for the big jump fully into 5D and beyond. We also have a 2222 portal today as we begin our journey on the Mayan Zolkeen calendar with the new blue night wave spell for the next 13 days. This is the time of the new dream, the timelessness of lucidity as our dreaming becomes our reality, where our dreams and visions become more lucid and clear. This will become a manifestation of our true heart's delights, the best of all worlds coming together in fruition, so all sentient beings can live in peace, harmony, true equality, and ultimate abundance for all. There is no time, only the present. This is the power of now, the pure presence of our Buddhic Christ consciousness, reverberating through every living heart in divine unity. As we come into the full recall and remembrance of our divine missions and our multidimensional galactic inheritance, as we become stewards and guardians of Mothership Terra Nova Gaia. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes. So be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor. Give us a thumbs up, leave a comment below on what you're feeling and experiencing on this powerful new moon in Pisces, and please share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. We had many earth changes and activations all over this realm. We had 98 M1.5 or greater earthquakes in the last 24 hours, and the most powerful was the 6.6 of the New Zealand activation, 6-dimensional energy coming in. Most of these activations coming through today flowed through the central channel, the middle path of Mother Earth, of Pachamama, through the tropics today. Earlier today in central mid-Atlantic ridge in the tropics right on the equator. New Atlantean energy 5.4. Council of 9 coming in. Chile, South America, also tropics, Andes Mountains, Kundalini Pachamama 4.3. Indonesia in the tropics 4.9. Southeast of Loyalty Islands 5.0. Indonesia another 4.5. Monroe, Utah 3.4. Puerto Rico 4.1. In the sacred portal, Afghanistan, where the three holy mountains come together, merge together in the Holy Trinity, the Trident, Tian Shan in the north, Celestial Mountain, Kunlun in the middle, land of the immortals, Himalayan in the south, the portal of Babaji. We had a 5.2 activation, Puerto Rico in another 3.5, Tonga 5.0. In the crown of Lemuria, Valdez, Alaska, we had a 3.8. In the root chakra, Pachamama, South Sandwich Islands 5.0, Puerto Rico 3.2. Then the most powerful 6.6, New Zealand, 12:52 UTC, 30.058 latitude, 177.771 longitude. The 177 into the 771.88 portal, Lionsgate, Lyra Nation coming in. New Zealand, we had a 5.5, 35-kilometer depth, 555 portal, 5th dimensional energy. Puerto Rico, 3.3, 33 divine mastery. Sakhalin, Russia, 4.9, 13 divine goddess. New Zealand, another powerful 5.1. Vardain, Russia, 3.1. Puerto Rico, 3.0. North of Ascension Island, also on the equator, 5.4, Council of 9, Ascension energy, and this was very close to the prime meridian at 0.173, less than 1 degree east of the prime meridian and just 16 degrees south of the equator. This is total 0 point energy, where the prime meridian crosses over the equator, where it zeroes out. 0 point energy. The still white magnetic light at the center of all things. We had 2 powerful activations in the heart chakra of Lemuria, Pahala, Hawaii. We had a 3.2, and Kalaoa, Hawaii, 3.0. Papua New Guinea, 5.5, 5th dimensional energy, and then a 4.9. Indonesia, 5.0. Tonga, 4.6. Mexico, 4.3. British Virgin Islands, 3.8. Indonesia 4.3, all of these within the tropics, one after another flowing through across the planet, through the tropics, the central channel of Pachamama, the middle path of the Buddha. I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. We continue now with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 17 degrees, 35 minutes Pisces. The sun is at 12 degrees, 31 minutes Pisces. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 13 degrees Pisces. A sword used in many battles in a museum. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 18 degrees Pisces. In a huge tent, a famous revivalist conducts his meeting with a spectacular performance. From astrologyweekly.com. And now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the knowledge cards, Animal Spirits, from Susan Boulay. And the card she pulled for you today, Rabbit. Symbology, power, abundance, heroism, seasons, cycle of life. In the Chinese zodiac, the rabbit is the most propitious sign. Those born under the rabbit are thought to have considerable power. In many cultures, the rabbit is a lunar creature with feminine energies, whose outline can be seen in the face of the full moon. Many Native American rabbit myths tell us of the hare returning the sun to the sky and restoring warmth, the patterns of day and night, and the seasons, and prosperity. The rabbit in this painting is Kaltes, a moon goddess venerated by the Ugric peoples of western Siberia. Although this goddess can assume many forms, the hare is sacred to her. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Paramahansa Yogananda, confidence, you are a child of the infinite. Cultivate the consciousness that the Divine Spirit, the owner of the whole universe and all of its abundance, is your own Father. You, as his beloved child, have the absolute right to possess everything he does. Never beg or pray for anything, but hold the thought that you have everything already. And all that you have to do is to seize it with the natural confidence of a child of God. No matter what your trials have been, or how discouraged you are, if you will make a continued effort to be better, you will find that being made in the image of God, you are endowed with an unlimited power that is much stronger than your worst trials. Make up your mind that you will win, focusing all your concentration on ceaseless efforts to succeed, and you will surely be victorious. And from a gift from Gaia, the Sun is now active in sidereal Aquarius and has ejected an M2 solar flare. Flash insights, realizations, whispers of source codes rippling through the collective as the global body of man opens to receive the shower of light. 144 coming in. Quieten, soften, and release the requirement to be outside of self, playing in the duties of the flesh, and switch to the full awareness being powerfully present. Hear you, feel you, and be. Notice what can be released now. Notice specifically any conflict that can be recognized as part of the current levels of inflammation, and send out the signals of peace within you. Using the Aquarius theme, remember you are creating your future experience in the sacred now, the infinite now that is yours to design how you choose, based upon how you think, feel, act, and speak. In the early days of the awakening, we tend to feel pain physically or emotionally as we trigger in the light and the emotional blockages are seen. Blockages are to be released, therefore pleasure is found through the portal of pain. From a gift from Gaia.com, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Morichetti, for way showers, gate, grid keepers, light keepers, frequency holders, light warriors, stabilizers. As the veil is lifted and everything is literally revealed, many will find themselves plunged into their darkness, as planet Earth, beloved Gaia, is evolving and ascending quickly through the light streaming down 24/7 now. If you have already been through your darkness, your job is to shine bright and to lead others out of their darkness and into their light. So just be an example in this moment, shine bright, expand your heart more and more, and let the earth grid shine and glow also through your light, as you are the new grid. New earth grid light workers ready to step up, light and dark, Orion, dark side, and Christed aspects. With love, Christina. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ramona Lappin. The rebirth of the collective Christ unity consciousness is here. Working with the grids and stargates this morning, I saw the golden dragon egg in the core of Earth cracking open. Then my own golden egg birthed from my solar plexus, Ra center, and then I felt it, pure divine love and oneness. Along with the knowing and message, confirming the rebirth of the collective Christ unity consciousness, opening the gates of heaven on earth. There are 13 dragon beings that are enveloped in the earth crust, that have been here for eons of time as guardians of the ley lines, ready to awaken and protect the Christ child once the golden dragon egg cracks open. They remain asleep in the earth until the planetary collective consciousness reaches the level of higher dimensional consciousness and self-awareness, where the tipping point of global awakening occurs. From Ascension Glossary. The Great Awakening now goes supernova, the Holy Trinity and Grail line fully returned and activated. The sons and daughters of Christed God returned, awakening from their deep slumber of forgetfulness, as they fully remember themselves, as the unconscious become conscious, and the truth that is everlasting and cannot be questioned arises from deep within each of us and Gaia now, radiating out from there throughout the consciousness, as the crystalline core, network, stargates, and grid points ignite and come fully online. Our memories return and the artificial realities complete their collapse. All have to face what has come before, the final chance of redemption. The only one we ever had to truly face that judges us is ourselves. Facing the ugly truth now, it's what sets us all free. All that's truly necessary is a shift in perspective, and a final transcendence and letting go of any remaining fear, anger, judgment, resentment, shame, and blame, as all continues to unfold, unveil, and transform through us now. We are the disclosure, the truth, and the light, and here to remember fully, to show others the way. We are the change we wish to see in the world. Remember your truth and keep shining brighter than ever before. We are the new Christ, God Source, Unity Consciousness, broadcasting system, radiating this out to all as they are now ready to receive this, with all the false programming, reversals, and distortions rapidly dissolving. All the spells are broken. Eternal love and blessings, Ramona. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Aura 444, Galactic Butterfly of Consciousness. The sun is a portal that brings waves of light that activate ascension. Waves of light are streaming from the galactic central sun to our sun, now preparing you for miracle march. Breathe, hydrate, and align to acceptance of yourself in the past. Coronal hole is an opening in the sun's magnetic field that allows particles of light that bring winds of change, air ringing, safety issues, lightheaded, and dizziness. Ground so you feel stable, anchor to bring truth, love, and unity. The matrix is glitching. Use this momentum coming in to manifest the truth being received now, unity now, healing now. We are the bringers of light. Open your heart and give gratitude for these blessings to magnify our timeline. The white flame of purity, the cosmic flame of ascension. From the Ascension Temple at the Luxor, which is the same as Atlantis. Incredible major alignment to spring. I saw again, Phoenix is the symbol. Open your heart. Allow this frequency to purify your mind, body, and spirit, and breathe. First solar flare of March and more to come. Manifest your miracles now. Quantum healing is rapid now, and ground to stabilize this plasma light that opens your heart, expands your consciousness, and brings truth and freedom. Breathe in this expansion. Here we go, star seeds, incredible energy and frequencies of light. DNA activations of your codex are increasing as you embody your I Am. Blue ray, council of light, and tones of creation all coming through this plasma light. Anchor your sacred codes. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Karen Lithica, March light frequencies. Like a portal of new light entering each month, we ask you to see each monthly increment like a bubble of light, packaged for your timeline, incorporated as a capsule of light. As a passenger on this journey, your role is to prepare and be awake to the energetic changes before you. Prepare the light body for the journey ahead. Be conscious of the role before you. March continues the light expansion of 2022, combined with the incremental expansion of the collective narrative awakening from the slumber of the current global outbreak. We ask you to follow and attune to the light pulses within, for some will be called to travel, visit distant lands, and connect to ancient soul connections. Like a flight of stairs, I am shown a new month like taking another step, moving higher to our inevitable light destination, Ascension. The task before you is seeing the true you among the jungles of distraction, to keep focused on your true light path. May you flow into the month of March like a dragonfly, effortlessly gliding in the light. With love for your journey, the Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. Blessed new moon, 144,000 psychic sight is really potent right now, and you may be energetically connecting and feeling your divine counterpart. The challenges to overcome not being seen by them are ending. Now they are seeing you accurately, and they understand that your divinity and pure feminine frequency are to be put first and honored. The energetic blocks are clearing so these insights and decisions can be made. This is a feminine healing and alignment that will complete with the upcoming Virgo full moon. Vindication is happening not only for you, but for the Sisterhood of the Rose, the house of Mary Magdalene, the bloodline of Jacob, and the 12 tribes of Israel. The 144 golden cube. To get to this reunion of the 144,000 required the divine feminine Christ being redeemed as the bride. The karma and Babylonian systems that were suppressing her power and position are being ended. We are asked to not look back but create the future, accept that challenges have ended. Your counterpart is also choosing this path forward. They chose this higher calling ascension and to be part of it with you. You too can reconvene on your paths of ascension and spark the flame of your union. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Richard Rudd, Gene Keys Unlocking the Higher Purpose Hidden in Your DNA. Gene Key 63, March 2nd, 2022 through March 7th, 2022. Doubt, inquiry, truth. At the highest level of frequency, there is only one product, and that product is truth. In the world, there are simply degrees of truth masquerading as products, and we get so attached to buying and selling them all. All of this is the currency of communication that takes place between elements of the one truth who have forgotten their common source, and therefore feel the need to trade aspects of their own separateness with each other. The world of business and commerce is all a great stage upon which the state of human evolutionary consciousness is made manifest. That we can now see the whole world stage rather than our tiny corner of it makes the mirror even clearer than ever. As the truth begins to break through into the business world, we will see a slow but sustained transformation moving across the world stage. From Prosperity, a guide to your pearl sequence. And from the I Ching, the classic book of change. Hexagram 63. After completion, fire heats the water from below. Masculine power returns to serve feminine love, cooking the alchemical cauldron of wisdom. Truth is the devotional rapture. Inquiry is commitment to lightness. Doubt is half-hearted desire, communicating passion. The superior man thinks of the evil that may come and guards against it in advance. The 63rd Siddhi exists already. It has existed forever. We already know and are truth. After completion, the truth will stand revealed for us all to see. This is the only truth there is. At the same time, we're moving through a hall of mirrors as we witness the unraveling of truth. Richard Rudd, 64 Ways, from GeneKeys.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, C. Ara Campbell. Pisces New Moon, March 2nd, 2022. The new moon is occurring in Pisces at 12 degrees on March 2nd at 12:35 p.m. Eastern Time. This Pisces new moon is a powerful time to go within for introspection. There's been much transformation over the last few years, and this can be a good time to take a step back in order to digest it all fully, so we can better plan the next steps ahead. Pay attention to what is being said right now. This new moon is telling us to beware of taking risks where the full story is not known at this time. Risking much when little is known can lead to great stress and strife. This moon can also have us wanting to see the best in people, in situations, and in the world around us. This idealism can be misplaced as we may not be seeing things in complete truth. Illusion can be clouding our eyes as we see things as we wish them to be instead of how they are. This can be an issue because if we don't see things as they are, we are unable to change them or move forward. The time has come to move away from fantasy and in the direction of the authentic. From thegoddesscircle.net and from Here in the Moon Astrology, Wednesday, March 2nd, 2022, the flapping of the wings of a butterfly can be felt on the other side of the world. Chinese proverb. Question: wondering what is happening as the world goes mad? Answer: we are hitting turbulence in the chaos nodes, the intersection of multiple rare and historic energy cycles all at once, akin to the perfect storm. The chaos nodes act as both energetic sorting devices and cosmic recyclers. This is the transformation we asked for but didn't expect. This is the permanent, irrevocable, no-holds-barred reset we said we wanted, but have resisted all the way. The Chandra symbol for today's Pisces new moon says it all. Chandra symbol, new moon Pisces 12, a woman asleep in a ring of flames. Drama, color, sound, magnitude, and shakings. Great events surround and envelop you, yet do not penetrate. You have been in an unusually deep sleep in the teeth of collective and karmic events and experiences which are huge and never-ending. Is it a grace or a curse? It can be either. It becomes a grace if you awaken in ripe timing and move on from here. It can be a curse if you stay down under too long and miss the cue to stir and look around and discover that the future has dawned and the old ways have fallen away. Sleeper, awake. Inside Degrees, Elias Lonsdale. From here in the moon astrology.co.uk. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Natalia Alba. New moon in Pisces and the 3-3 portal. Beloved ones, shining a light precisely on healing and miracles so needed at this time. We begin this magical season of March by having a wonderful new moon at 12 degrees Pisces. A moon that comes to calm us all down for the intensity of February and everything that is taking place in the outer. For the matrix continues in its intent to cause more fear, destruction, and confusion in the collective. Something that we all suffer in one way or another, as we are all one family, connected beyond our human understanding. The Piscean moon opens the 3-3 portal, which is the result of the unity between two equals. This is precisely what humanity is learning at the moment, the embrace of polarities, the lack of judgment and neutrality required to do so, and the creation of something that helps us all in this endless evolutionary path that we have chosen to transit. This is a time of opposite feelings and energies, as it could not be otherwise in our dual world. A time for those who continue fomenting separation and the fear and hopelessness it has, and on the opposite, a time to be more united, remaining in the love and harmony that lies in our hearts. As always, it is all what we choose to experience, what will determine where we are and what we will experience next in our personal trajectory. As the moon in Pisces conjunct Jupiter and Neptune, both in Pisces as well, it is a wonderful time for us to dream big, descending from the ethereal, from the depths of our soul, the visions that we have for our lives. We have had the time to pause, especially during the first month of the year, heal, rejuvenate, and after the intensity of the previous month, now we are ready to begin anew, with a new sense of direction on where to go next. As creators, we have infinite possibilities, for we are the ones who choose among the many choices which one to manifest and bring into fruition. To help us experience the personal transformation required for us to expand our soul in the physical and create anew, we too have Uranus, the great transformer, conjunct the moon. This is going to propitiate soul encounters that are planned and therefore meant to occur, for the purpose of a higher outcome that will be for the highest good of all. A time for us to focus on unconditional love, compassion, and above all, on expanding this universal force to everyone at this tumultuous time. As Venus conjunct Pluto and Mars, we all have the inner power to bring more love into any situation. As love, when sent consciously and intentionally, reaches all in ways we cannot imagine. Venus together with Pluto and Mars is about understanding that anger, confusion, rage, and all similar feelings are another form of energy, and that if we learn how to master the ego self and direct these feelings wisely, we can transform all these emotions into more love, creating stability and harmony, rather than more disharmony and separation. It is precisely with Pisces, Neptune, and Jupiter, very active planets at the moment, that we learn how to be compassionate and peacefully love light beings in service to all within creation. It is now that we have the opportunity to show our most profound love to everyone who is suffering, and above all to everyone that is asking for assistance, and that we as one family shall provide in the unique way we can for what is taking place in the world, not just in one country but in many, affects us all deeply, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and we cannot deny or separate, for we are all feeling the impact in our hearts so immensely that a part of us in great pain as well. Let us not focus on the terror infused, but on the hope, light, and love that will always govern above any other form of fear. Let us allow this feeling of unity and unconditional love remind us of the power of one. With infinite love, peace to all. Natalia Alba from starseedsoul.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. New Moon in Pisces conjunct Jupiter. Sun in Pisces sextile Uranus in Taurus. Mercury conjunct Saturn in Aquarius. Adrift in oceanic Pisces. The times are uncertain, the tide unknown. The new moon, however, urges us to dream a new dream, to think of a better future, to believe, to find faith in each other, ourselves, and in the gods. But Jupiter is conjunct Big Bad Nessus, and it's hard to see beyond the abuses in the world, the monsters swimming beneath our lifeboat. Our own fears and nightmares bubble up from the deep, slip into our awareness, and when our guard is down, Mercury's connection to Saturn is mentally taxing too. What is happening in the present threatens to wash away rainbows, leaving the future looking gray and dark. Today's lunation asks us to do a careful balancing act between acknowledging the reality we find ourselves in, but at the same time allowing for hope and faith, miracles and magic. Find the thread back to your soul center. Treat yourself and others with kindness and compassion. Trust the flow of life. Let your intuition be the lighthouse that guides you through the fog. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from Harmonic Convergence 2020 through 2028. Return to harmony from the golden section of the Tzolk'in to the golden section of the 13 moon year. Today, March 2nd, 2022, marks day number 220 of the 13 moon 28-day calendar. We are 4 days away from the closing moon number 8 of the 13 moon year, the galactic moon of integrity and harmony. As we highlighted 3 weeks ago, this 8th moon holds a unique harmonic quality. It is a 28-day harmonization window enshrined by the golden proportion from start to end. How is this? Day number 1 marked the golden section of the 1320 matrix, and day number 28 is marking the golden section of the 1328 matrix. And from 13 Moon Peace Time, Cosmic History Quote for Moon 8, Day 24. As we develop the telepathic pulsar technologies, we will see the potential of our mind as a powerful cosmic force. And from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 183, Blue Magnetic Night. Magnetic is the name for the number 1, and its keywords are unify, purpose, and attract. The first day of a wave spell sets the tone or the agenda for the 13-day period. You will get more out of the journey if on day 1 you set your purpose. This wave spell agenda focuses on dreams coming true and the abundance of our imaginations. What can you dream up during this 13-day journey? Today is the blue night, which represents dreams, abundance, and intuition. Our lives are so busy that it's easy for our dreams to slip away from us or go cold, waiting on the back burner. Are you just working to survive? Is there more to life than just surviving? I am as cynical as the next person concerning the state of the world, but still, the passion I have for my dreams is undeterred by it all. Positive thinking and tapping into our imaginations make the whole thing worthwhile. Otherwise, what are we here for? Take time out for this wave spell to consider your dreams and aspirations and give them the respect and attention they deserve. The guide today is also the Blue Night. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Magnetic Night, 1 Akbal, Keen 183, 2nd of March 2022, Attracting Abundance. 2/3/2022 equal 236 equal 29 equal 11 equal 2. Day codes 2 Twins Partner Cooperation. 11 Portal Gate Polarity Illumination. Month year codes 369 Nikola Tesla code. 3 Holy Trinity Joy, Happiness, Creativity, Communication. 6 Heaven, Christ, Family, Romance, Fertility. 9 Completion, Destiny, Service, Humanity, Grace. 20 The Awakening, Clear Vision. 22 Architect of Peace, Master Builder. Keen 183 equal 12 equal 3 Holy Trinity Joy, Creativity, Union. Today we walk through the gates together, unlocking infinite abundance to realize our dreaming. Let us join hands as we all walk together through this ancient portal. Today the portal is opened and we are entering the realms of the ancient dreamtime. the interdimensional realm held safe through eternity by the custodians, our indigenous Australian elders. Australia is part of the original landmass of Gondwana, the land of Mu, Lemuria, our motherland, and so we are being called back home to Eden. The expression dreamtime is often referred to as the time before time, or the time of the creation of all things. While dreaming is often used to refer as an individual's or group's beliefs, sometimes creating their surroundings and sometimes changing into animals or people. The dreamtime reflected the events and characters of daily life in the Australian desert. The dreamtime for Australia's original people is the time in which the earth received its present form, and in which the patterns and cycles of life began. The dreamtime is a dimension where we hold the vision to create our current reality. Our original people have woven their entire culture and storytelling on the dreamtime. They speak of the great rainbow serpent, and through their creation stories relate the history of mankind. If you ever journeyed into an aboriginal lore and experienced the dreamtime, it is quite surreal. It feels like you have been drugged as you enter into a trance without the need for any hallucinogens. The rhythm of dance, music, and the heartbeat of Mother Gaia is the key to accessing this realm. The Red Serpent tribe hold their power through the dance of the Kundalini. Thus they are key players along with the Blue Knights as the gatekeepers of the dreamtime. Great change is seeded by conscious dreamers who understand and know that they are co-creating a larger dream. Spend some time today daydreaming to energize your own personal dream and that of our united collective dream. We have arrived. Today is the first day in our 13-day journey through the wave spell of Akbal, the Blue Knight. Akbal carries the codes of using our intuition through the dreamtime to manifest abundance, both personally and collectively. Today we are setting the tone for the cycle that is setting forth our goals, purpose, and intention of that which you wish to dream into your reality, both on a personal and a collective planetary level. Let's do this, beloveds. We have the power now to collectively dream together and bring forth our beautiful new world into reality. Tone of creation, magnetic is tone number 1 in the spiritual realm as we initiate a new wave spell cycle. Power attracts, action unifies, essence purpose. Day 1 of a new wave spell always starts with the magnetic tone of purpose. In the beginning was the One. From out of nothing here one comes, spinning happily, magnetizing all that it requires for more excellent adventuring. Once strong in purpose, all will effortlessly come together. The magnetic tone is all about attraction, attracting everything that you require to fulfill your purpose and your goals. People, resources, relationships, money, support, and all that you can imagine. Today we are seeking to attract our intuition in order to manifest abundance and turn our dreams into reality. The attraction seeks to unify all as one as we collectively manifest our new 5D Earth together. Magnetic kin have a very strong connection to Source and a gravitational pull to return there and bring all their buddies with them. The power of one is very strong today as it unites us all as one humanity. This will also be the theme of this wave spell, unification through the power of collective dreaming of abundance. Today's code symbolizes the planetary activation of our collective dreaming, the 5D utopian dream of peace, harmony and joy in the new time and new harmonic matrix. What do you need to attract in order to make your life on this planet more blissful and heavenly? You are the rainbow bridge, and you have the power to do this for yourself personally and also collectively as a valuable member of our planetary tribe of rainbow warriors. Today's questions are, what do I need to magnetically attract in order to manifest my greatest dreams? How can we unite to collectively manifest our planetary dreaming? Divine blessings for dreaming forth a beautiful, new, abundant reality. Let's do this together, one world, one dream. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 183, Blue Magnetic Knight. The mantra, the code for today is, I unify in order to dream. Attracting intuition, I seal the input of abundance. With the magnetic tone of purpose, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below, the little bell to get notification on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Asha R, for your pledge and support on Patreon. Welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. I'd like to also welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Hannah Rose Avery, for your pledge and support on Patreon. Welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and Condor. And I'd like to also welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Cynthia, for your pledge and support on Patreon. And welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. Thank you very much, Divine Angels of the Light. We appreciate you and your support. If you'd like to support our work and help us continue bringing these transmissions to our people, you can make a monthly pledge at the link at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Asha Deliverance, for your donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister of the Light. We appreciate you and your support very much. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal link at egolovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. And she has a 30% off sale for the equinox until March 23rd, so be sure to take advantage of that. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful blessing from Divine Sister of the Light, Tammy Lynn Moore. New moon blessings, abundance, and miracles in Pisces. Beloved angels, I stand before you with open arms to embrace magnificent change in all areas of my life. My heart is open to give and receive love on profound levels, unlocking higher divine frequencies of infinite love, joy, peace, and bliss within and without. I am ready for new beginnings, blessings, miracles regarding my health, wealth, and abundance in all its forms. Help me to rise above illusion, to trust my intuition as it's divinely guided. I am ready to take giant leaps toward my dreams. My heart is open to new experiences. I welcome fresh energies and new beginnings. Angels, light the way. Amen. I trust my intuition as it's divinely guided. My intuition is my spiritual GPS, my main line to the divine. From Tammy Lynn Moore, from angelswhispers444.com. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed new moon in Pisces and an amazing blue night wave spell for the next 13 days. And last night, I received a powerful lucid dream that transmitted to me the ending of the interference patterns that have caused the cycles and time loops of suffering and separation. As our team of the 144 came into this realm at this time to resolve these anomalies and distortions, and to free humanity from the false time loop of the false, negative, nefarious projections. Remember that all things are perfectly resolved in the unborn mind of Buddha. This is our pure awareness, our sacred self. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step. Keep shining your light brightly into the night, and be sure to make this the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.